Hi everyone! So today I have a lot of 2 p.m. cards to put away in all my binders that I've accumulated for the past month or so. There are a lot of must cards specifically I need to put away. So I have all the in-album cards sleeved up in the soft sleeves, ready to put into this binder. So I'm gonna probably go over these first. This fat stack is all 45 cards that I managed to get. I bought way too many albums to make this possible, and doing group order things or sorting. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to complete the set, as well as get all of the pre-order benefits too. So there's some here. Some here. I'm still waiting on the Japanese albums to come in, or not Japanese albums, but the Japanese shop albums to come in from that part of the group order. So I do have cards from Tower Records as well as Sony Music Shop, those postcards in a proxy package that I plan to ship soon. So there'll be even more cards that will be going in this binder eventually. And other than those cards, I also wanted to share what I did with my 8th term fan club cards. I already put those away in my binder, so I'll just flip through those quickly, as well as put away these cards from their 10th anniversary goods in Japan. And probably for last, I will be going over my Xexymix postcards that I managed to get. So there's a lot to go through in this video. So let's start with the must albums, which again will go in my album binder. So it's good to finally put things away in this binder, and or actually new things. So I store all of my group 2 p.m. Korean releases in this section. You see here. And if you caught my planning video where I went over my plan for how I was going to store all the must cards, I basically decided to scrap what I said in that video after seeing what all the in-album cards look like. And instead of doing member pages like I originally planned out, I'm going to instead do these by each set, because each set had 9 cards, so 6 for the members and 3 unit cards, so it kind of worked out perfectly for that. So I'm going to take out all of these little post-it notes, which is sadly a waste, but maybe I'll get to reuse these in some other way. So yeah, tediously do this. And I'm going to, I think, organize this from my favorite to maybe least favorite set for the in-album cards. So, a few more here. All right. So my favorite set, I think, is probably the outside music video shooting set. So this one, and how I'm going to lay out each page is I'm going to have all the numbers up top and then the unit cards on the bottom. And so this will all go in age order. Then jump first here. And what's nice about this layout is that I don't have annoying label cards I need to make that I'm still behind on. I think I still need to glue my Gentleman's Game ones together. But yeah, there's this set. And then for the unit cards, I'm not sure how I'm going to organize these. I think what I'll do is do it age order, kind of. So the oldest of the old boys and young boys in the middle, and I guess I'll have Cooney next, since he's the next oldest, with Chansung, and then Junho and Tech there. So this page is complete. And my next favorite set is probably the more casual one. So with all these pictures and with my favorite unit card. Put away in the same order here. And you notice that the backs here for the Photocards are different, which is nice. And I do like how they have different things on the back for everyone. So for example, these are both the Junho's, and he wrote something different on the back of all these. Now for the unit cards, I'm going to put my favorite in the center because I just adore this unit card so much. And yeah, let's do, I guess, Minjun here and then Taekyeon here. Okay. And then the next set, I want to say the black performance outfit set's my next favorite one. So all these. And for the unit cards, oh, I have Junbros in the center, which is probably my second favorite unit card. We got Cooney and Wooyoung here, and then Taekyu and Chansung here. It's so nice to have full pages. I think this is, yeah, the only full release or full page sort of release I have for 2 p.m., which is nice. The next, I like to call this set the music video set, since they wore these clothes during the office scene in their music video for Make It. And I'm putting away these quickly so you can see some of these are getting a little crooked, but I'll adjust them later. The nice thing about these sleeves, so I use the Dragon Shield sleeves. They usually do a good job of just keeping the cards pretty centered once you position it correctly. And that of course offers that nice protection too. And so these are the more cursed photos with the shadows being a bit obvious on the members. So I think I'm going to put Never Ending Honeymoon in the center there. That's my favorite out of the bunch. Then have those two there. So it kind of makes me want to change what I did for the first one. Oh, it's hard to say what my favorite out of these three are. It might be Minjun and Wooyoung. So I'm going to swap these just to be a little consistent. Alright, so lastly we have the ones with the 2 p.m. In the background. So I do like all the variety and all these cards. So all the sets are very distinctive looking, which is nice. And it kind of justifies having so many cards this time around and collecting all of them. If they looked identical, I would have been a bit peeved, but I'm pretty happy with how all the Selka cards and all the unit cards turned out for this release. And I think I'm gonna have to give my favorite to Junkei and Taekyon here. So yeah, you're probably sensing a pattern. It's either my favorite has Junkei or Junho in it. But yeah, I think they did pretty good unit cards for this release. But yeah, those are all the in-album photo cards. So next I'm going to put away all the other large things. So I have the TMI paper here, which is this guy. So what I'm going to do, because this is obviously kind of boring, is fold it this way so we can actually see what it looks like inside and have it centered on the page. Like so. Now we have the double-sided mini poster. And I think I'm going to put the light version side first, since it is vertical. And then you have the horizontal one oriented that way. Because I don't think it would fit this way anyway. So. Put that in there. And then for the challenge cards, I originally wanted these stacked, which I think I will do that too. Since I think it just barely doesn't fit the two pocket large, or rather the larger two pocket pages I have. So I'm going to be stacking them like this. And it fits well. And here I have all of the or 9 pocket page sleeve for the triangle cards. I really wanted to somehow keep the hexagon intact when you form all the triangles together, but I couldn't really find a good way to do that without like physically taping the cards together, which I didn't want to do. So I'm just going to do this temporary 9 pocket page solution and just see how I like it. Because there's only 6 of these, I might need to make labels or something, just so that I don't have 3 blank spots. But for now, let's put these guys away. Yeah, I don't know why they made these so tiny. They're kind of funny, but yeah, that's what this all looks like. And you kind of, yeah, when you have it in age order, it doesn't have the 2 p.m. must message there, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I might need to change this eventually, but I'll keep this for now. And then these I reserved for the folding pre-order benefits. And ideally I want to see both sides of the folding cards, so the dark side and the light side. And in order to do that, I only have these pages and they don't exactly fit, as I will share here. So they fit lengthwise, but if you could see, it does come out a bit on top, which is unfortunate. But because I'm using these binders, I don't know how well this is going to show. It is still within the binders, and I don't really plan on moving these binders that much, so I'm going to keep it like this for now, with it sticking out a bit. And just be, I guess, really baby this binder to make sure I don't accidentally do something. But yeah, I do like the light concept more for these images, so that's why I have them faced out this way, and also those have the names like that for each member. And then you can see the dark side here. And what I'm going to do is actually alternate them, so like I think it would look a little weird if you have the dark side here and then the light side there. So have it like so. And then on this page, I'll have it the light side showing. So those are the standard pre-order benefits. Next, I think I'm going to keep the layout I had planned for the other pre-order or the store specific pre-order benefits. So I'm going to have the full Aladdin set up here. And the Aladdin set for the black and white photos from the teaser image. So let's get these in age order. Mentioned here, or actually this is upside down. However that happened. So yeah. That's off. Mentioned here. And Cooney's very thirsty teaser image. And then tuck. And some. And then I was going to put the Sonara ones here, which are these transparent cards. I do not have white pieces of paper cut out, which I think would help you actually see these a little better. So I might have to change that. But for now, I'll have the old boys here. And if I do get a white piece of paper, it would be nice to maybe just put them in the back here since there's no back side. So I might do that, but for now I'm just going to put the rest of them here. The other set of cards, other than the Japanese cards I'm waiting on, are the undisclosed set from Soundwave. That was through a special group order organized by a K-Hottest and JYP. And I really love that set. So I've been trying to figure out how I was going to integrate that in here. If I want to just save space. And I guess put those here and then have the undisclosed set here, which I don't know if those have backs. They might have backs. But the Inner Park ones that were supposed to go here do not have anything special in the back. So I might, yeah, okay. Let's do this. So I'm going to just put the transparent cards back to back and try to get white pieces of paper so you could actually see both of them. So I have to put in this side. This side. Or, I did this backwards. Okay. So you would see both of the Sonara POBs here, and then here we have these organized like so, and then the set that's going to be coming in, they should be shipping any time now, because I did see some people in Korea starting to get their albums. And whenever that arrives, I'll have the undisclosed set here, which is glorious. Like all the other POV are just reusing the teaser images, as you could see. But the undisclosed set has some really good pictures of them with their music video outfits, and Junho's wearing glasses, and Chansung is poking his cheek in a super adorable way. So yeah, I just can't wait for those cards to come in. They were ridiculously expensive with EMS shipping for the full set, but I would say it was definitely worth it whenever they decided to arrive. But yeah, let's take out these guys and just wait for that set to come. And then that's what the rest of the Interpark ones look like. Here I have these 6-pocket bookmark pages, and that's where the Hot Tracks bookmarks go. And these are actually basically identical to the Tower Records POV, which I guess I'll show in a future video whenever those arrive. But yeah, to say I was disappointed with the pre-order benefits for this release is an understatement, but it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, I don't really have, I should probably look into some longer sleeves to protect these, but for now I'm just going to stick them in these longer pockets. Full page of the bookmarks. And then here I have the 4-pocket pages, and so this is going to be where the Yes 24 Polaroid cards are going to go. And so they advertise these as mini postcards, but these I think are by far the best pre-order benefits that they did for this release. So I'm glad I got these, even though these were the most expensive out of all the pre-order benefits ones I ordered, minus the Japanese albums, which whenever you order anything from Japan new, it's often very expensive. Yeah, I'm going to organize them like this. And again, I need to probably look into larger card soft sleeves. Just to give these just a bit more added protection, just in case. Yeah, I was pretty happy when I saw what these looked like after being disappointed by all the rest of those cards. Yeah. And then I have this page still for Tower Records, and I should add another page in here for Sony Music Shop. I'm not sure what the dimensions are for those postcards, but I think they're going to fit the BCW 3-pocket pages. So I'm going to stick those here as a placeholder. There are 7 postcards because they have, each member has one, and then there's a group one. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get all those though, so I'm just going to put 1 page in there for now. And then these are the fan-made cards I made for my group order. So that's what those are, if you were curious. But yeah, those are all of the MUST cards I have at the moment. I'm going to now, I guess, go over what I did for my hottest 8th term cards, because I did not use the little binder they provided. I'm going to use that for fan-made cards instead, because I usually like those little binders for those. And I stuck all the 8th term cards in my fan club membership section binder. So let's flip over to that. All right, so this is the binder I house all of the fan club specific cards, as you see in this section. So this is the 5th term, 6th term, 7th term, and this is the start of all the 8th term cards. And they gave us so many more cards this time around, which was great. And I've already talked about this in my boxing, but I just loved all card themes. So what I did here is I first shared all the Polaroid cards. So I did the ones that were not member colored. So they had 3 main cards in the kind of gray background tone. So I had these in age order here. And then the ones that have the coloring for the member colors. So this one's a little bit pink, this one's a little red, a little green for the corresponding member. I kind of just did this layout for those, again, in age order. And then for the photocard set, I did a similar layout, again in age order. And then all the horizontal cards, the special card if you did the first sign up, if you did the initial registration or recruitment. I think you got, I want to say this card, I pointed it out during my unboxing. And then this card was in the binder, and it's the only vertical card in here, but I stuck it in here. Okay, sorry. This card I think was the special card. Anyway, and then I have all the postcards here. And then these were the special unit cards. Again, if you did the first initial recruitment last summer. And then for the transparent pictures, I just have the one white background. I need to get more so you can actually see Nakun's and Wings here. Then we have Taekyeon, Junho, and Chansung. And then I have all the Japanese kind of hottest mobile and recruitment sort of random cards after that section. But to continue putting away cards, I had to make a new binder to add more sections. So this one is not very deep. I'm probably going to have to add more things from my other binders into this one because the other ones are starting to get rather full. But so far I just have all the pop-up store related cards in here. And then I also have the delayed viewing for 6 nights set here. So a lot of miscellaneous things, like including the light stick theme sheets. I wasn't sure where to put, so I stuck it here. All these European cafe things. The 10th anniversary in Korea exhibition stuff. This is the stickers from, I think, the 11th anniversary. But anyway, the other sort of pop-up event sort of things are in here, including the hottest day 10th anniversary stuff. So I stuck all these things in the cards I have there, which leaves, I need to put a label here. This will be the 10th anniversary in Japan section. So I start with this 9-pocket page here to stick the photocard set in. So I have all this sleeved, and I kind of already pre-planned this. So my plan is to do, again, age order. And I wanted to have the back showing here. And then let's have maybe this here. The unit cards kind of ingrain it. So I'll share, and then I have on the back side the group cards, and then this is the group card. So I hate it when they do these sets with different card orientations, like Kuni here. But this was the solution I came up with. Now, let me turn on a light. It is starting to get rather dark. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know if this is better or worse, but sorry in advance for the slightly yellow tinge from my lighting, but so you can actually see what I'm doing. Just putting away the rest of these guys here. flip onto this side, you see the 2 group cards. Alternatively, what you can do, I guess, is put the group card here so it's a little bit more spaced out. Actually, let's do that. So I'll put him behind Junho's card. Yeah, so it's a little bit more spaced out. It's a little bit, I think, more pleasing to look at. I've mentioned this previously, but for all of the random trading cards that they do in Japan and also in Korea, I try to just get Junho's. So when I did the group order for this, everyone was basically requesting Junho, except for a couple people. So there weren't many Junho cards left for everyone who wanted one. So I just took 3 of them out of, I don't think we even pulled all 10. I believe there are 10 per member and then 10 group and unit cards. I don't think I've seen a full image actually of what all these look like. But yeah, these fit nicely. Again, the 3-pocket BCW pages I like to use for these type of cards. I did end up ordering more of these random cards because everyone's been asking crazy prices for Junho cards lately. I didn't want to pay those prices, so I figured I'd just get more cards and maybe attempt to sell the other members I don't need, or if I can't find anyone who wants them, I'll just keep them because I love all of Japan. I can't just keep accumulating all these cards because I don't know. I don't have enough binder space for all of them, especially with the mass quantities they produce in Japan. But yeah, that's what these look like in the back side, and so I'm gonna hope to get 7 more of these. And then I also kind of wanted some of the group ones too. So the group ones have similar outfits to those photocards. There's also a JYP Japan store pop-up thing that they have now, and they have these clear cards that are bonuses if you bought over 10,000 yen worth of goods from their store. So I'm gonna try to get all 6 members for that too. The prices people have been asking for those are a lot, so I'm not sure. It's gonna be a very long-term goal, I think. And then the last thing I'll be sharing today are my Xexymix postcards. So I had a friend who is currently in Korea who made it possible for me to actually get this full set. So what they had was, there was a campaign if you bought over 60,000 won worth of athletic wear from the Xexymix Korean website, they would give you the full 6-member card set. And these things are huge. They show fingerprints very easily. But these are just beautiful, and I'm really happy I managed to get these. I don't have any 1-pocket pages that would fit these at the moment, so I'm going to use what I usually use for the divider pages because they stick out a little bit as a placeholder for now. And because these are so large, I'm going to probably just do them back to back like this on a bit of an offset, so you'll have a ton of space showing in between. So yeah, again, all in age order. Minjun first, and Kuni behind him. We have this Taehyun and Wooyoung, which I did buy the sweatshirt actually off of the global site when it was on sale, and I really like the sweatshirt. It's super comfy. I didn't get in this color. I got it in the Hershey gray, which I really like. I really want to get the peach version too, but yeah, I don't know. I don't usually like buying the same items, but in different colors, like Junho likes to do. Okay, here's again. And we have Junho here and Chansung. And for this binder, this is where I store, let's see, DVD cards right here, miscellaneous March cards, and then here are all the CF sort of related things. So I'm going to put that in the back here, since this is the most recent. These look really nice. And so I noted that I got the set off of the Korean site. They've been doing a similar campaign off of their other sites, so hopefully this means they'll have a similar campaign for their global site at some point. So you can find these cards if you're just looking for the cards off of Mercari Japan. Just some people are pricing some of these very expensively, especially Junho's here. And they just recently, I think, opened the campaign to the Taiwanese store. So again, hopefully that means the global shop will be next for anyone who wants to get these. These are definitely highly recommended cards. I think they're great. But that was everything I wanted to share today. So I hope you enjoyed watching me put away all these TPM cards. It's so nice to have new cards to put away, and just so many. We have the Japanese mini album coming out in, let's see, the end of September, and I'm sure we'll have cards for their 13th anniversary at the beginning of September. There's going to be a lot more cards to collect, and it's a bit overwhelming coming as a collector who's been trying to do so much back collecting, having all these new things and so many new things. It's been very overwhelming, but fun all the same. But yeah, that's all for now, and until my next video, bye guys.